What up YouTube, it's your girl Radiance and this is my welcome back video. Woo woo! So, I bet you're all wondering, where were you, Radiance? Well, that's a kind of long and complicated story. I'll sum it up as best as I can. About the time of my last blind reaction, this happens to be season 2, episode 19 of Miraculous Ladybug. I was involved with a complicated situation with an individual that I decided I would rather spend my time with them instead of focusing on me or my content. Eventually, because of this complicated situation, I fell into a hard depression and didn't really want to edit any of the footage that I had. Didn't want to create any more videos, didn't find any motivation to read episode stories or, pull out the camera when watching my blind reactions. After that, you can notice that I did eventually edit one of the episode readings that we did from like forever ago. I finally edited that and posted that about a year ago. And then one day after work, I decided to do a lip sync, which I did, the Meghan Trainor No lip sync. Not my best work. I still think I'm quite funny. And then I kind of just threw like Snapchat memories and I found the new intro. I remember forever ago, me and Sophia were trying to come up with an intro for my channel, and we found the super cheesy software, and it came up with that, and we thought it was hilarious. Then I actually ended up moving from California to Las Vegas to start my schooling to earn my bachelor's degree in film. During that time, I spent about a month here before going to Disneyland with my girls again. So good to see them after like 2 months. And then during my time at my college, they had an open mic night and I realized I wanted to be more brave. And I ended up singing one of my original songs in front of a bunch of strangers while my boyfriend ended up recording it, so I put it on YouTube. Guess I forgot to mention that after I moved out here, I met a lovely person that made me forget the whole other complicated situation. Completely forget because I'm still talking about it, right? And he's the sweetest thing ever. Hopefully you guys get to meet him in some of my newer videos. He's amazeballs. We've currently been together for 9 months and counting, so I'm very happy to say that. And then after the open mic night, I did go on a rant story on Snapchat about how this complicated situation happened with Target, how they said my package was delivered and it wasn't. Again, I think I'm super hilarious and I like to share my own humor on YouTube, so that's why I posted that rant story. And then finally, amidst this whole coronavirus situation, I heard this song that I forgot was on my phone called Dance Miserable. Ever since I heard it in the middle of this pandemic, I've always had this image in my head, and I decided one day to make a TikTok out of it. And so I did. And then TikTok blocked it because of copyright issues and how I did not have the rights to the sound. So I figured I should post it on YouTube. That's kind of the journey of where I've been. I have not been recording blind reactions for a number of reasons. I remember it was shortly after the last Miraculous Ladybug episode I recorded. It was by myself. Andrew eventually came over and we were going to watch that Queen Bee trilogy. When Chloe first became Queen Bee, like that was, oh my god, kind of predictable based off of the intro, but it was totally worth it. We were in the midst of recording it when my phone just went bloop. No more storage space. So we had like pause the show and I was deleting pictures and videos and trying to get more space on my phone. And then we're like, okay, I think I got it. And then another 5 minutes in, it went bloop, no more storage, cannot record. And at that point I was really frustrated that I was like, I'm not even like really making YouTube videos anymore. What's the point? Let's just watch it. Me and Andrew did catch up on Miraculous Ladybug. By caught up, I mean to the end of season 3. Really wish I could have recorded my reaction to that one episode where Ladybug and Cat Noir find out who they are, their true identities, and then, you know, with the whole time reversal ends up. I can't even go into it, bro. Then once I got a new phone, I could have recorded blind reactions, but again, because of everything happening in my life with my whole depression, me moving, and just trying to figure out how to be on my own for a change, it was a bit overwhelming that, you know, making YouTube videos just wasn't my first thought. And then when I started to like, hey, why don't I make YouTube videos again of blind reactions, YouTube pissed me the fuck off. It was a Steven Universe reaction video I had made back in July of 2018. It was known as the Steven Bomb of July. It happened right around 4th of July. With one day a week, there was an episode a day for 5 episodes. And YouTube just recently removed one of those videos because of copyright issues. Like, I have other Steven Universe reactions that are being blocked, either in certain countries or completely, but they're still on my channel for me to go back and look on. But this one particular video was completely removed. I do not have any copies of it anymore because I deleted it off my computer and phone for storage reasons. And my dad had made a good point that if I was posting them on YouTube and they were going to be there for essentially forever, why would I need to keep them on my computer? So it makes me really upset that YouTube just completely removed it. I have no recollection of that reaction to the episode whatsoever. I'm pretty sure I made myself a meme out of that episode, but I can't remember because I can't look at it. So it is with a heavy heart that I have decided to no longer do any blind reactions. Just because when YouTube did remove that video, I did have a copyright strike against my account, which means that if I get another one, they can completely remove my account, and I don't want to take the risk. I know after a certain amount of days, the strike is lifted and you can like take those stupid online classes about how to properly use content, how you don't copyright anybody, blah, blah, blah. Because I've already filled in such a big gap between all these shows. Like, I'm caught up on Miraculous Ladybug. I finished the original Steven Universe. That it's too much big of a gap to be like, why didn't you react to this? Like, I even watched the Steven Universe movie, and I would have loved to do a reaction to that and show you guys like, oh my god, this was so cool, for you guys to see my reactions, because I know that is the biggest video count and what my viewers want to see on my platform. I have not watched Steven Universe Future yet. I was hoping to push that off so I can give you those blind reactions, but I just am fearful that if I put out any type of content from Cartoon Network or even Miraculous Ladybug, I don't really know exactly what network that's on, that I could get another strike, and I don't want to keep getting strikes on my account and fear they will remove it, because then all of my videos will be deleted and that would just put me in another depression, and I can't do that anymore. However, I'm trying to take this time and turn it into an opportunity to start doing things on my channel that I have wanted to do and haven't yet. Like, one of them is I wanted to do gaming, and I finally found a way for me to record my games on the Xbox and give you the content, see my reaction, see how horrible of a gamer I am, even though I fully love it, as well as more of my just dances, maybe my original dances, more of my rant stories, movie reviews, episode stories, and so much more for the arts that I love to do. If you have suggestions for like, hey, why don't you play this game, review this movie, watch this show, you know, I may not be able to do blind reactions to shows you want to watch, but maybe I can give my afterthoughts on it and be like, the character development is X, Y, and Z, or I didn't really like the plot, I didn't really get the hype of this show, or this is the best show I've ever watched. I don't know. You can always suggest that, and you can give me ideas for content. I'm not guaranteeing I will do those, but I will gladly take those into consideration to help broaden my art spectrum. That's all I had to say to you today, my little stars. Thanks for coming back. Tune in whenever, and we'll see you till then. Bye.